Usually, we have got beyond the point that this is an unreasonable demand because our calculation is quite sturdy and it has withstood a lot of debates. So some people still may say, oh, Asia Floor Wage is too high, but that's hopefully going into the minority. What we ask buyers to do is that endorse the Asia Floor Wage as a benchmark for a minimum living wage and begin to contact us so that we can figure out a system with them in terms of how to make the Asia Floor Wage implementable.
I think we have all heard that over 200,000 workers are on strike in Cambodia because they can't live under the poverty wages. I do not know of a single supplier factory in Asia that obeys all the labor laws and that the brands will tell you that yes, they do. If they say that, then they're lying. In Asia Floor Wage Alliance, we make the commitment that if the revenue is there to pay minimum living wage, we make sure that it goes to the workers and doesn't get misspent.
Right now, the prices that the buyers pay to the suppliers is too low for the minimum living wage to be paid. So it is the buyer's responsibility to find the revenue.
Only 25% of it goes to the sellers, and out of that only 2% goes to the workers. So there's a huge gap of 75% in the value that you buy, which can be shared. And you just need to share 2% out of that, and you can double the wage of the workers. So you can delink it from the poverty level, and you can actually contribute to the raising of the poverty level. We don't need grants, we don't need aid, we just need good wages. And if you give good wages, we will not only come out of the poverty, but we'll come up with a lot of self-respect and self-reliance. So that's really the fundamental point of the AFW. And a minimum wage in Europe does not mean poverty wage. Minimum wage in most of the Asian countries mean poverty wage. Immense poverty in the rural area is a basic cause of why in Asia we have such low levels of wage. And we have a very low rate of unionization. When you have such a large level of people who are not even having basic capacity to survive as human beings, you will accept any wage level.
When workers try to raise the wage in one country, typically what will happen is that the brands will start moving their orders from that country to another country which has not raised wages. So we did not want to start a competition between workers' interests in different countries. We wanted to unify workers' interests in Asia together. And so we took a decision that it should be a rise for everybody, not just one country.
We would really like this campaign to start helping us in organizing the workers. Asia is 60% of the garment. I mean, we have this joke in Asia that if we stop producing garments, half of the world will go naked. So we have that bargaining power, but that bargaining power won't exist if they are not organized. And so the key task beside the campaigning for legitimacy is the campaign for organizing. And every time we organize, every time a police beats up, every time a manager dismisses the workers, you send a protest letter. It makes a hell of a difference for that campaign and that movement. And I really hope this joining of campaign and this joining of campaign with the organizing is something that we can sustain. We will change the world.